Hey YouTube, what's going on? It is, I don't even know what today is, so I'm not even gonna lie to you. And try and give you a date that I have no idea what the date is. I want to say it's like October 12th or 13th or something. I don't know. I don't even know what today is. It's Friday or Saturday or Friday. Because I have to make my video for BFEDs, tomorrow. Anyway, so I decided to first and foremost, I'm going to pause my TV because on my last video that I made, someone said, next time pause your TV, so that's what I did. Just to make sure everybody can hear me, and it's all, good, clear, and A-okay. Let me see, now I don't remember why I was making this video. Oh, I was making this video because I uploaded a video for National Coming Out Day, and on one of my comments, someone asked me if I'm not sure if they were asking me at almost 2 years if I still had problems with people using correct name and pronouns, or if they were asking me when I came out in the beginning of my transition whether I was having problems with pronouns and whatnot. So irregardless of what exactly was meant in the comment, I'm going to go either way with it. When I first came out as trans, like I said in my last video, I never really came out, but once it was known that I was trans and that I was going through this transition, I never really had entirely too many issues with people using correct pronouns and or names. The only person I had the most difficult time with was probably my oldest sister. She is the third oldest in the family. I have an older brother. There's me and my oldest sister, and then there's my youngest sister. And what she said to me is, when I sat down and went to talk to her about this one Thanksgiving a few years ago, I told her, this is what it is. This is what it is medically. This is what I'll be doing. This is my name that I've chosen, and so on. And she politely, replied and said, I love you to death, and I'll always love you, and you'll always be my sibling no matter what you do or what you choose in life. But she's never going to respectfully tell me, call me by my name and call me by correct pronouns and whatnot. It broke my heart a little bit, considering for majority of my life, me and my sister were very, very close. We spent a lot of time together. We did a lot of things together. We spent majority of our lives with everybody thinking we were twins because we're so close in age and we look a lot alike. At least we did. I want to say we look a lot alike now, but I definitely look a lot like my father, and maybe possibly more like my brother. And my brother doesn't even resemble me that much. Majority of my brothers and sisters, we all took on, as kids, my brother and my sister took on my dad's looks, and I took on my mother's. As I got older and I started testosterone, as we all got older, it completely changed. My brother and my sister started looking more like my mom, and as I got older, I started looking more like my dad, and when I started T, I don't know exactly what happened, but I look identical to my father. Identical. The way my eyes are shaped, my nose is shaped, the way my muscles come in, the way my facial hair is growing in, everything, literally to the T, is my dad. If my dad was my age standing next to me, I guarantee you, without a doubt in my mind, nobody would be able to tell us apart. As for the rest of my family, everybody pretty much caught on pretty quick. As for pronouns in my name, I was doing drag and whatnot before I came out as trans, and the name that I had chosen, I didn't just use it on stage. I ended up taking it off stage and living by it every day. So I stuck with Damien. I am completely and utterly grateful for the two other people that sat with me the one night choosing a drag name that in turn, completely became me. Everybody, goes through their points and times where they pick a name and it just doesn't feel right or it just doesn't seem right. No matter what, mine was always fit me. It was always perfect for me. So in that, I feel like that made it much easier it for it to catch on. It is completely different from my birth name. It doesn't resemble it in any sort of the sense. My mom caught on very easily. My youngest sister was probably the first person who caught on. My brother caught on very quickly, but then again, my brother is also transgendered. He is not going to go from M to F. He's not going to go to therapy. He's not going to start any of that. So before anybody asks me questions about that, I'm already going to answer them for you. He doesn't want to be an ugly woman, so therefore wouldn't go through with it and feels. And other than everything else about his body, other than his penis, he dislikes. He very much likes his penis. Um, so I'm not exactly sure how that works. I don't personally talk I know a lot of M to Fs, but I don't personally talk to them about their transition. Then again, I don't talk to entirely too many people about their transitions unless I have a few questions of myself or I'm curious to know something about their process because it was different than my own. But other than that, I don't talk entirely, to too many guys about it. I watch a lot of guys' videos or whatnot, but usually, again, I don't comment. Um, Especially if it's something that, I can watch videos that they've already posted before and, figure it out. Um, as for my dad's side of the family, my dad's side of the family doesn't really know entirely too much. My dad and his wife and children, they have an idea. I've discussed it more so with his wife and children more than him because irregardless of the fact that my father was never there for me and never did anything for my life, you only get one dad, and we were developing a pretty good relationship, and I didn't want him to, to be upset with me or not be proud of me or, suddenly not talk to me because he'd never been a part of my life before. I wanted him there. I wanted him, to still be there and have the relationship that we never had. And it's been almost a year now, and I pretty much haven't talked to him at all. Um, and it sucks. But, I went almost 15, 20 years of my life without knowing him or seeing him or being around him, so I guess I can't complain now. My grandmother on my mother's side knows, and she's very supportive of it. Always has been. Probably one of the most supportive people, and probably one of the only people in my entire family that have ever asked me how my transition was going, how I feel, what it's like. My mom doesn't ask, my sisters don't ask, my brother doesn't ask, nothing like that. Then again, not many people in my life do ask. At least, being this far, nobody even really acknowledges it anymore. They just see me for the man that I am. Which gets into pronouns.